Here we go. All ones.
Hello, I'm Dog. I play as Harabek Dan Glokta, an ex-Imperial Villani Marine kicked out for gambling, brawling, assorted debauchery, all sorts of misdemeanors, great and small, and redrafted because the Imperium just can't let a catch like me go. Now, I'm the security expert for the Yormani Queen. Last time on Traveller, Red hired us for a jailbreak on another world, and we're in a war zone my crew ignited unbeknownst to me. Now we're heading into town to look for passengers to take off-world for a fee.
As you guys get to town, you guys come across a few like scattered firefights, but it's kind of like, get off my property! No, you get off my property! And like, nobody's really killing each other. It's more like chasing each other off. But as you get to town, it gets a little bit more, there's a lot more firefights. There's a lot more violence going on. As you drive into what is pretty much, like we've said, is Wish.com, Mos Eisley, you see a few places where like bombs have gone off. As you drive past the Imperial headquarters, Imperial Marines are sitting out front, just kind of keeping people off their lawn and letting people fight with each other. Mostly the Solomani have control of this area. Give me a recon check.
I'm thinking we're going to want to look at like the ports. Or is there ports here?
The Imperial, the starport is Imperial, part of the Imperium, which is not considered a part of the world. It's considered those boundaries outside, in between worlds. So there's plenty of Imperial Marines there, but you're just getting through the outskirts of the city.
Okay.
So somebody
got
give me a recon
9.
check. Before you hit it, you notice there is a checkpoint in front of you. It is not red power armor of the Imperial Marines, but people in looks to be old, like blue-gray. One guy has actual power armor. The other ones have like a blue-gray Solomani Marine style equipment.
Since I'm not from this world, which faction would that belong to?
You would know, all the people who are Solomani know these guys have Solomani equipment.
Okay, got it.
And well, we also didn't technically like land here legally.
Yeah, but I mean,
they don't have that. That'd be the Imperials, not the locals.
Okay, gotcha.
So you guys gonna roll to the checkpoint? How are you guys gonna do this?
I'll point it out to whoever's driving because I don't have the drive skill.
Who is driving?
I don't have drive.
You
I mean,
have
if we're in a
I like
fire, we'll do
grab,
that. But
probably.
if we're in a ground car, fuck.
Yeah, honestly, you guys don't have a. You guys actually don't have an air car, so you're probably.
Yeah.
It's probably
Zug
Zug on with like some chicken
ground?
lizards and a wagon.
Or we determined that basically people use like the equivalent of a Final Fantasy chocobo, and that's what a chicken lizard is. So are we just doing a covered wagon driven by a chocobo?
Yeah,
I love it.
and Red will give you as many chocobos or chicken lizards as you guys want. If you,
I love it. So basically, we're in a wagon with camels.
Anybody? I'm gonna say animal handling skill for.
I have
riding
animal
this.
handling one. Yeah, I have animal handling one.
And I'll let you guys, whoever's in the wagon, can just kind of like, hey, yeah, you guys go.
Thanks, Doug. Those are your people up ahead.
100% know that they're not. Yeah, those guys don't look like guys that we want to maybe talk to right now. Stand by. I roll a 7.
7 on what? What did you roll? Recon?
Animal handling.
Oh, animal handling. So yeah, you failed the roll. What are you trying to do?
I was looking to. I think I was thinking if there was a way that I could drive the animals around the checkpoint somehow. I don't know if that's possible.
I would say that would be a stealth check.
Okay, instead of an animal handling check.
I don't know. Yeah, I would say animal handling plus intelligence to be smart enough to use that. Or it's your character. It's your character. You justify what you roll.
I don't have any bonuses for intelligence, but if there's anybody who is intelligent who wants to do like a teamwork test with me and help me out.
Yeah, totally. If you guys totally see like, no, I don't know those guys, and Zug's kind of like trailing off on the chicken lizard, and you guys want to do something to kind of.
I'll try to use recon to spot a possible way that he can drive or drive the.
If you notice he's running off, you're like, "Hey, man, you might want to go around that corner, not that corner." So give me a recon plus intelligence. And go. And how do you warn Zug Zug, man?
I'll climb right next to him and tell him, like I'm sure there's extra spots on the driving seat, right?
Say again?
I'm sure there's like an extra spot on the
Oh
seat.
yeah. Oh, you're getting him on the wagon to kind of hide him on the wagon because he's like kind of
Yeah.
walking off, and like you're like, oh no, they've already spotted you. You've noted. You used your intelligence and recon. You're like, hey man, they already spotted you. You tell them. How do you play this out?
We're gonna have to probably go over there. They've spotted us, man.
Man, this feels like when I used to have to deal with my PO. I hate this, man.
All right, so I'm going to give you guys one more decision turn. What do you get? So you guys have gotten closer. I'm going to make them do a recon check to see if they have spotted you yet. Like if they've noticed there's anything like shady about you guys yet.
I'm gonna tell Zug Zug flight casual.
We're literally in a fucking covered wagon that's being pulled by chocobos. How the hell do we not stand up from the next system over?
Oh, that's a common mode of transportation in this world.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing.
This is how all the Yoramani moisture farmers would be like moving around, probably, is with these covered wagon type deals.
All right, as you guys get closer, you see one of the guards go, You right there! Yeah, the Yoramani with the face! And they start walking your way.
Money without faces.
They're walking towards you, but as you start getting the pucker factor going, the guard walks right by you, and he's like shaking down like some old lady, your money lady. Like, let me check your bags. Yeah, let me check your bags. They're making sure no weapons come into town where too many people have been dying. And he's like searching the chicken lizard's bags and stuff.
Just keep going casually and slow.
Does he find any weapons on that old lady? Like,
as you go by, give me a recon check to see if you do. See what you see.
God.
See what if you're gonna continue watch to see what see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch because well.
I'll make that recon check. Stand by.
She might be the smuggler. I got 9.
Okay.
Probably a smuggler.
As you're watching, you notice that she totally has like what looks like spy. It's packed as spice, but it's totally like some kind of like plastic explosive. And the guy kind of looks and he's like, "Oh yeah, hey, oh you're just a spice dealer? Okay, go on through."
I'm picturing like literal bricks of C4 with somebody having written spice on Sharpie on the side.
He rolled a 6 on his recon check, so it probably is.
The poor guy, his eyes are just a decoration. He didn't even notice the fragging.
Yeah, they probably gave this kid like maybe 2 hours of training on the local laser rifle and sent him to the checkpoint.
Yeah, he's probably had 2 hours.
He's been working on the moisture farm for since he was the same age as Luke Skywalker. He doesn't know what spice looks like. All right, so I'll give you guys one more chance, or give you guys another chance to make a plan. That's going down, you have a little. You guys go through the checkpoint. Or are you going to try to avoid it? Is what I'm trying to find out.
Anything illegal on us? Like I'm asking.
I don't know. You have a whole war going on between the Solomani and Yoramani. You do have a Yoramani on there, but the majority of your party is Solomani. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Solomani war hero. Damn it!
Yeah,
we might as well just kind of go through the checkpoint, and see how it goes.
I've got a couple of swords on me, but I don't normally carry my carbine around unless there's a reason to.
All right.
My character's literally a doctor. I don't know if he's well known, which is part of.
You're well known among the Scout Corps, not really.
Well, yeah, my guy literally misnamed a couple of planets because he hated one of them and was okay with the other one.
Yeah. I'm gonna mislabel these ones.
Damned.
So as you guys get up, somebody give me a recon check to see if you notice something.
Who's good at recon?
9 on that.
All right. Actually, were you on where they got in the firefight with the Cindy's on the planet?
I believe I was.
You notice the one guy you guys left surviving is working the checkpoint.
It's a syndicate check.
Was that the guys that we were fighting against?
Remember the one survivor you guys left live, who was up on the got the defensive point on the hill?
Oh yeah, he was just not worth it to go for.
So,
Hey, maybe you can buy him a beer and shoot the shit.
Yeah, because this
Honestly, I'm
firefight.
going through it.
Yeah, I'm saying go through it because I think this firefight had myself, Zug Zug, and Lisbeth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that whenever they were trying to fuck up y'all's ship or some jazz, and Liz lit up the engines?
This was before it. This one we were stealing the ship, if I remember right.
I mean the one y'all got, or
Yeah.
some other ship?
Another one that we got.
Oh, yeah, he's probably gonna have a chip on his shoulder. Should we put a pot over his head and like put a brick on the pot and leave or something, and just leave him pinned under it? Or are we gonna like try to give this guy the slip or what? Because I'm pretty sure unless y'all manage to like disguise yourselves or something, he's probably going to be less than pleased.
I think we were in combat on it, if I remember right.
And even if you guys go through the checkpoint, you guys even make some kind of complex plan to figure out how to distract and get through.
Or disguise y'all's selves.
We are in a covered wagon, so I mean, might as well just
Yeah,
try to.
you're in kind of
hide
like old school,
low.
like Oregon Trail, kind of like covered wagon.
I mean,
Well,
the people that were in that fight, we might as well just try to stay in the wagon, kind of in the back. Hopefully, he won't see us.
And they're definitely searching anybody who's Yoramani.
We're all Solomani, right?
No, these guys are Solomani, which are the
We're Solomani.
Yeah.
Yeah, but y'all are trying to hide, remember? That's the problem.
You have Zug Zug, who's Yoramani. You have Dog, who's Villani.
Okay.
And the rest of you guys are all Solomani from Earth.
And
Well,
I
not
can't
from
drive
Earth, but the
chicken
Solomani
wagon,
come from Earth.
so yeah, I can't pilot a chicken wagon. I can make a ship do things, but I can't herd the chickens. So yeah, if Zug Zug is driving, we're all
Okay, so maybe we could use some kind of. I'm not a good liar, but maybe somebody else could lie and say, like, you know, the reason you're with this Yoramani is because you hired him. You know, he's the local guide or something like that. And we just make sure that I don't have any illegal shit on me because they're probably going to. If they search anybody, I'm probably first. Dog's probably.
Just on your prison background, that was with the Imperium. So that'd be like if you're talking to the Imperial Marines and stuff.
Okay.
Might be able to get away with just having y'alls that pinch the ship from this guy disguise yourselves and just play off the cover story that I'm there for a job.
Yeah, sure. I can just hide in the back of the wagon in that case.
These people
I was just thinking.
I'm guessing my war hero status isn't going to play that well with the guy I stole a ship from.
No, that's sort of the problem. That's the why I'm saying y'all are going to have to disguise yourselves or something. Or we're going to have to try to sneak past him.
Well, yeah, I want to point out that the guy has no idea who Dog or Dr. Yang is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let them do the talking. Hey, I've got a fresh battle scar here. I'll just put on some war paint and pretend I'm Yoramani.
And you got enough dust in your blood because you're from the planet to hide out.
You can fake it. I can tell you make it.
I guess that gives you like free reign to doodle on Barry then.
Oh yeah, let's do some quick impromptu time.
Are you sure the dick is an actual traditional Yoramani tattoo?
It
totally
is, Barry.
Dr. Yang is
it indicates that you're well hung, and that is a sign of massive respect.
All right. I'm sorry. As GM, I need to back out of your planning session. Sorry, I'm giving you.
Oh goodness.
Well, you're 100% right. Yes, I was going to draw a penis on Barry's face.
Yes. This is a Yoramani sign that you are extremely gullible and should be made fun of by everyone in the tribe. There's one in every tribe.
Is there going to just be a reoccurring theme of doodling dicks on things, just regardless?
You're the one that started it in our Shadowrun campaign. I'm just saying.
Hey, the Halloweeners had it coming, okay?
That's fair.
Halloweeners always have it coming, but
that's what they get for calling themselves the Wieners. I don't know.
Yes, I know.
Halloweeners.
I could not resist after, they were taken down like, do you have a Sharpie?
All right, let's get back to the game.
Yep.
All right. So y'alls are getting doodled on.
And I'm gonna say there's 3 vehicle/wagons/chicken lizards in front of you.
Oh, so it's like a checkpoint.
Yeah.
Basically crossing the border to Mexico. So we've got like 30 minutes while they toss the other people's cars in front of
Yeah,
us.
I'm assuming you guys no longer, due to how long it's taken, you no longer have time to try to outmaneuver this checkpoint. You're going to have to go through it.
No,
And
we're
doing
just
dig
gonna
section probably wouldn't
bullshit
be a
our
good
way
idea.
through it.
Yeah, so how are you guys going to do this? You have one guy who's going to spot some of you. I think, Lisbeth, you did the talking last time
Yeah, I did.
with the guy. So he's going to spot you, and I'm going to do, I'll probably say a recon check for anybody else who is on that mission.
I think what just me, Zug, and Liz that were in.
So, okay, you now have 2 vehicles in front of you. What's your plan?
Okay, so who's doing the talking here?
Not me. Who's the most charismatic character? Like, who's got the bonuses for their social checks? Because I have a 3 in social.
I have a decent social bonus, but like I said, I don't think my war hero status is going to cut much mustard with this guy.
My entire skill set is centered around or when talking fails.
Hey, you can
So-
you can also try to distract the guy while you talk your way through it.
Yeah, I mean, so Dr. Yang and Glokta, this guy, whether he recognizes Lisbeth or not, I mean, he doesn't know either of those characters. So, one of you guys maybe try talking to him or something? I don't know.
Things I'd say, they're definitely looking for Yoramani through the checkpoint. They're definitely gonna spot Barry, Lisbeth, and Zug because that guy, not the other guys. If you have Zug in the wagon, they're probably gonna search it because he's Yoramani. The other one is Lisbeth. You were the one who talked to this guy. It's going to be a recon check on the other guy. So he's already talked to you. He knows you stole his ship, which is the ship your guys are flying around space in. So he's going to be pretty mad about that. So he's definitely going to spot you right off the bat. So like you and Zug probably, I would recommend as a GM suggestion, maybe not being the guys who do the talking unless you can distract the guy.
Yeah.
What does pilot cover?
That is non-spacecraft.
Spacecraft.
In the air.
Okay, pilot of 0.
No, pilot is
is it spacecraft?
Fire is atmosphere craft.
Drive is
okay.
ground
Sorry.
vehicles.
My bad.
Drive would be for ground vehicles.
I will
drive still.
And also,
Drive
totally,
is
if
on
you
the
guys have a
ground,
drive
fire
skill, I will
is in
totally
the
let you
air.
guys do a high-speed chase trying to break through the checkpoint.
Oh, I was on about pilot, just generic.
Yeah, no,
plain
pilot's
Jane
in space.
pilot. Okay, I have on this sheet there are 3 different versions. Well, 3 different varieties.
You now have one vehicle between you and the checkpoint.
Bums.
Yeah, it's balls in your guys' court.
Would animal handling be necessary as far as having, whomever who is piloting this?
Yes, that would be the skill you use for piloting. That plus either soch or intelligence or whatever stat you can actually justify doing it with. You can even use endurance if you're like at high speed and like trying to hold the animal in place.
I was thinking more along the lines of just, continuing onward, really.
Busting through.
Just carry on normally.
I think that's what what you guys are trying to figure out. Is like, how are you guys going to go about that? You're just going to walk in.
Thinking like myself, Zug, and Cat stay inside the wagon, and would put either Dog or Dog and Cliff in front. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So the 3 of you are hiding in the wagon, and you got Dr. Yang and Dog up front. Correct. All right. As you go up to the checkpoint, the vehicle in front of you, it's a little air skirt thing, goes driving off in the distance. You come up to the checkpoint. Give me a luck, I don't have luck on this one. Flip me a coin, will you? Give me a D2 roll.
Fuck it, hang on.
Who talks to you? This is what this is going to be. What is it, Tills? All right.
Yep.
So you see the guy in the power armor who you totally fought. He didn't have a helmet on. He's talking, kind of giving orders or something. Comes up and, all right, what brings you to Yorkshire?
Oh, client wants a bit of medical help.
What kind of medical help?
Wasn't informed.
You got wounded in there?
As I said, wasn't informed. I'm here to find out.
You don't know what's in your own wagon?
Supplies, a bit of help.
I don't know. Give me some kind of persuasion check on that one. I don't know. I have no idea where you're going with that. Like, hey, I think you're trying to play that you're a doctor, correct?
Pretty much.
You might want to tell him that.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a bill of lading.
Yeah. He has no idea you're a doctor. You're just some dude in a wagon. I'm here to take care of some wounded. Well, were these wounded from battle or like this guy's he's already kind of being suspicious on you. Like,
Okay, I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
he even
how
looks
well
at you
known-
like, well, so
Okay,
were
I
they
wasn't
blown up
how
in combat? I
well-
mean, like, why are you here trying to look after these
Okay,
guys?
I
And he's
wasn't
like,
sure how well known my guy would be in this
give
particular
me
circle.
a social plus whatever.
Yeah,
You've got to lie your shit off of here. Give me some kind of roll on this.
is your character like Dr. Oz level famous? Like he would be like
My guy
potentially.
literally got to name 2 planets, so I'm
Okay,
not quite
yeah.
sure.
And he is famous among the like I don't know how you gonna deal with this. It's like I don't know why you're just hanging out, coming into town, taking care of wounded. I mean, you're not telling me what kind of wounded. I think we're gonna have to
Oh.
search your vehicle, man.
Raccoon wounds.
So give me how are you gonna try to persuade him not to check the vehicle here? He's probably maybe like 17 years old. He kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I think I'm supposed to check your vehicle because you're not giving me a real good reason to come into town, and you say there's wounded.
Okay, hang on. I'm trying to work out how this character would work exactly, coming off a Shadowrun and all.
Anybody else have some suggestions for him?
You know, I'm a doctor. You know, I was just told
the
there was
guy
wounded
is-
here. I'm coming here taking care of them.
Yeah, the guy has no idea you're a doctor unless you're wearing a fucking medical suit right now.
Yeah, fair enough. Dr. Yang is going to show, well, his certification. I'm Dr. Yang. I'm here to assist a patient that has hired me to come all the way out here to take care of them.
Yeah, and
I
the
don't
kid's
know what's
like,
wrong with
oh.
them.
All right, give me a medical plus what stat are you using with this? I'd say social, and how would you justify it?
All right. Character, stat, social. I have 10 for that.
Yeah, you have like the most badass stats of anybody.
Yeah.
I don't think you have any negatives on your character sheet.
I don't think
Kinda
that
just
character
here
had
to
any
support
negative.
him.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
This
you're
this
probably
is an
gonna roll this, and
extreme
you'll be like,
juxtaposition.
"Hey, son, sit down in that chair, and I'll show you how this medical shit is done."
Gods, hang on.
Yeah, I totally
Dr.
quoted.
Quinn Medicine.
That was
You're
definitely
like
down
Dr.
to
Quinn
Georgia.
Medicine Woman.
Bow
Oh,
before
God.
your science god, you shit.
Listen here, you little shit.
Yeah,
Gosh.
yeah, fucking roleplay this. Oh yeah, give me a logic.
Oh, no, I
yeah,
am
now give me
not.
bonus if you roleplay it fucking well, man. Always remember that.
Get the weird
So-
mental image that you named those planets you discovered good planet and bad planet.
You didn't add your
And
bonus to
the,
that. What's your
No, I
bonus
did
is?
Social of 10. Hang on, I'm trying to work out.
That's plus
chart.
1.
Welcome to
And
Good
what's your,
Planet. We
what's
are
your medical?
perpetually at war with bad planet.
What's your medical skill?
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, you need a 2, and I think you have that as a character.
Medic of 3.
Oh, okay. So you actually roll a 9 because you forgot to roll in your modifiers. So the kid's like,
Okay.
"Oh, you're an actual doctor? We don't get too many of these on this world. Hey, man, do you guys know how to read any of this doctor stuff?" And you see what the guy that your guys are trying to avoid kind of like points at a guy who has a medical kit. And like, go check it out. Give me some kind of. Are you guys gonna try to distract me or do anything? Or you're just gonna roll this. I'm gonna do a recon roll if you can't do any kind of distraction.
I'm figuring that the aim is to roll with it, just come off as non-suspicious and just get through this area already.
Yeah, the guy in the gray power armor, gray blue power armor, kind of like looks at you guys. I'm not going to do any modifiers on this. This is going to be a straight 2d6 roll. And I'll also add any kind of effect if you want to try to, if you guys want to try to distract him. I'll add to the effect of whatever you guys are doing to distract him.
Being inside of a wagon kind of hard to distract. Unless you're making
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to make any noise because I don't.
You
wanna...
also have dogs sitting right there too. Yeah, I don't
What's
think
up?
you're gonna try to distract this guy. You even know what's going on?
Not a thing that happened so far pertains to my usual skill set, and everybody else kind of had it pretty well in hand.
Yeah, I'll let you role play it out if you want to do a distraction. All right. Well, I'm rolling it. He rolled an
I'm
11.
gonna look him square in the eye and go, okay, look, I ate some really, really bad chili like an hour ago. I'm gonna shit my pants like right here if I can't get to a bathroom like real fast. Can we hurry this up? You want that on your conscience? You wanna have a decorated hero of the Villani military shit his pants.
Whoa, real quick. You probably
Because you're
don't want
being
to.
a vicious little bugger.
Okay.
Don't think you're on
Yeah,
top
I'm
of
gonna.
them,
Since you
Jake.
dropped the Villani military, and these guys are totally fought on the other side of the war, I wasn't gonna make you roll until you drop that one. So give me an endurance check plus what would be a shit your pants roll on that one? Not that you'd actually shit your pants, but looking like.
I'm bluffing at him.
All right, give me.
Although, yeah,
what kind
I
of? Do
don't
you have a
think
skill
he's
that can get?
above-
Do you have like? Maybe I would go with carouse or persuade or deception. What do you got?
I mean, I got streetwise.
Yeah, I will totally let you do streetwise. Yeah, that would
So
be the
how many
perfect.
dice do I roll?
You
Exactly.
always roll 2d6. So you're rolling endurance to try to make it look like you might shit your pants, plus streetwise by talk. I gotta go, otherwise I'm gonna shit my pants. And you're getting really loud as this guy was about to look at Dr. Yang's paperwork. The guy you guys stole the shit from. So give me a dice roll on that one.
I think I rolled a 3. What are hits in this?
Anything above 8 or 8 and above. So if you roll 8, you have 1 hit.
I do not succeed.
Oh, okay. The guy comes over and starts like, "Hey, what's going on over here? I hear somebody's gonna shit their pants, and there's a doctor. You guys seem to be a little loud for what's going on at this checkpoint."
Okay, what do I roll to willfully shit my pants?
I will say that's an endurance check. I wouldn't actually willfully. You still have a chance without shitting your pants yet. Wow. All right. Yeah. If you're gonna shit your pants, I'd just say it's an endurance check. I'm gonna give it an 8 plus. 8 plus, because it's kind of hard to shit your pants. And how I know that, I don't know.
What good is a threat if there's no meat behind it?
Nice.
Are you gonna do-
Oh,
All right, go for it. Are you gonna use the shit your pants right now, or are you guys gonna try to talk your way out of this?
I'm less a character and more an agent of chaos, and I
Yeah.
think I should be presented in such a way.
I will let you do endurance plus 1. I need you to 8 or higher.
So is the +1 an extra dice I have to roll?
Hold on. On the way in, did you eat any of the chicken lizard jerky?
Sure.
All right, I'll give you +2. So +2 plus endurance, 8 or higher.
I got a 10 that time.
Okay, you totally shit your pants. Like,
Just making fixed eye contact with the guy as he hears.
you totally do the toddler thing of like, you look at him, you do the little like look, but you have that prideful like look.
I'm owing this to you.
All right. Yeah, you're. What does it describe as shit your pants?
Well, he hears the horrifying sound of somebody filling their own pants, and he sees Glokta just giving him the mother of all death glares, born of a mix of "you fucking doubted me, you idiot," plus "I will bathe in your blood for this later," plus yeah, this just happened.
As soon as he hits that the invisible wall, he's like, "Oh God, you weren't fucking lying. Go on, get out of here, man." Yeah, as he turns back to those guys, he's like, "Man, I don't think anybody ever shit their pants to get to a checkpoint." Also, go ahead and give yourself a +1 skill on whatever you want. Or +1 skill study, not a +1 skill.
I don't know what that entails.
It's the experience system.
Where would I put any kind of musician stuff anyway?
Yeah, so now you have 2 on musician because you played the musical fruit. I'm gonna say, just for roleplay effect, it was actually just a really bad fart. But you have to explain that to everybody else. I don't know.
God's Glokta, what the fuck did you eat? What the hell is wrong with you?
All right,
I slowly turn my head, unblinkingly fix him with a look, put my arm around his shoulder, and go, "We're going to the nearest washroom now. You understand?"
yeah.
Well,
Those
I'm
spurts are
running-
you
horrible.
brought this checkpoint to a level. We're hand waving everything. We're moving on. This is wow.
A lot of farts.
So now you guys have access to the town. Where are you guys going to go and find these passengers? You notice they're not checking people going out of the town.
Well, first off, I think I have an air breather. I don't know about everybody else, but someone needs to make sure.
Oh, anybody that's not from York should be wearing a rebreather. If you're not wearing a
I know,
rebreather,
that's what I said. Someone needs to make sure they check themselves first.
Glokta, I'm gonna run labs to make sure you don't have fucking dysentery.
give me a medical check.
Oh gods.
Hit him with the medical
Do you
check.
need a stool sample?
You don't have to. I'm just being funny.
You are a stool sample.
All right. So no combat. No, you guys get to the checkpoint by shitting your pants. I did not expect that to even happen.
Yeah. We never ever speak of that.
I was expecting you guys to use Zug Zug as a distraction. Like, hey, I think that you're mine. Smoking shit in and have him run off while you guys get through the checkpoint. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That is
completely.
as low as the brow will go.
All right, let's get back on that.
Yeah,
It's a bit of a pubic brow.
Let's go. Let's get back to the game. So, where you guys find looking for passengers? And I'll give you guys a +2 to your here because probably a lot of the Solomani actually want to get off world compared to the Yormani.
Okay. I've actually been running numbers on passengers and other legs of the trip just to
Actually,
get better,
give me
more familiar with this.
Give me a recon check, and I'll give the effect of what you guys get on a recon check of finding people who want to get off world.
I was thinking, like, is there like a starport here or something?
Yeah.
Well, there is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting it. I was thinking check the starport. I got a 6.
All right, well,
Unfortunately,
as you go to the starport, there's strict actual entry procedures right now due to a war zone. The Imperial Marines are searching everybody, unless you have proper authorization of being on the planet. They're not letting anybody into the starport.
so yeah. Wait, I would have noticed that right away then,
Oh
right?
yeah. You already noticed that. I was saying, if you rolled higher, I would have let you get into the starport. But yeah, you can walk up and you're like, oh fuck, the fucking lobsters, because they're bright red power armor. Are like, hey, no. Yeah, unless you have authority to be in the starport, like you have a ship here, you ain't allowed in.
Well, what about the market then, I guess?
The market's completely open. The only thing that the Imperials, as you're going through the town, you see that are actually blocking off are the local government building and the starport. Imperials are kind of just letting the locals fight it out themselves and then figure out who they need to deal with.
Okay. Well, my first thought was check the starport, where most people would be probably trying to get off. They're like a
you do see like a somewhat shanty town that's been set up outside the starport of people trying to get passage on ships.
Go check that out.
Okay, yeah, you see there's a neon knife guy kind of running the show there, kind of wheeling and dealing, like he's like, hey, who wants passage, who doesn't, kind of thing, kind of talking to people.
Yeah, we have a neon knife. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, quick question. Is this like the equivalent of a space coyote? Like these are like smugglers? Okay, cool. Just clarifying.
That's what I was expecting we were going to do. We were going to basically space coyote.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, this guy's getting people through the security at the spaceport. You're well enough versed in how the neon knives work. You know that what they're paying for is getting through and being able to find passage on ships coming in and out, which are few and far between. I think there's only like maybe 4 ports for ships on this spaceport.
I would like to approach this guy with Sume and anybody else who wants to, talk to this guy and try to.
Yeah, you can totally tell he's like an off-world Yoromon. He's like, "Hey, what's up, man? Good to see some people from the home country."
Yeah, partner. Elaborate handshake. Clap, 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 clap. Snap, snap, snap. So listen, man. We might have a few berths available on our ship. We're about to be making our way off world, and it looks like you're the man to talk to put us in touch with some passengers we're needing to get off planet.
Yeah, I could totally hook you up with that. How many berths you got?
I'm gonna look over to Captain. Captain? Question mark?
That kind of depends on the price. We got 5 staterooms open.
Yeah, give me some dice rolls on that. What are you guys rolling for here?
Do you want to try and go for high or low? Higher or middle. High pays a little bit more, but it's not radically more. Middle's fine, and we can get more of those people.
Well, you're negative. Remember, you're negative 13 on high passage.
Yeah, high passage is fucking ridiculous. But middle's not nearly as bad, and it's still 10K per passenger, and we can stuff in twice as many.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Well,
and
that's pretty
basic passage is a cargo area.
Yeah, I mean, let's fill the staterooms first. See and then deal with cargo. I think you said I think you said middle was basically just a -2.
Middle was -2. Basic was -1.
Right.
Okay.
Low passage was no negatives.
Yeah, but low passage is so cheap. I don't even want to do that if we get. Low passage is the freezers, right?
Yeah. Wait. What qualifies as low berth?
Because so low passage is the freezers. We have 6 of those. Middle passage is 2 to a stateroom, so we can take 10. Basic passage is basically carving out some storage space. We have about 12 tons available right now.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, we can
Sorry.
load some humans
Basic
up.
passage requires 2 tons of spare room on the on the spacecraft. So we can take 6 of those. Or
Yeah.
we can put them into a stateroom if we have to.
Okay. That sounds like pretty good. That's a lot of people. I mean, I think this is definitely the route to go. Is we just stuff it with as many people as we can get.
Yeah.
And if
we have extra room, if we can't roll enough passengers, we can fill in with some freight. I mean,
yeah, we'll figure out.
What did we say? I think mostly what we need to do is get the fuck off world, sell these electronics on Gustav.
Yeah.
All right. So what were the dice rolls there, or have you guys rolled them yet?
I don't think we've rolled yet.
Right. So
no roll on what we're doing.
Hey, Elizabeth, you're the captain. What's the plan?
So, I mean, I think there's no way we're going to get high passengers, but let's see how many middles we can get because they pay better. And is this just it's a different role for each class of passengers, right?
Yes.
That my question is: are we doing 3 separate roles because we have 3 different categories of passage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can do middle, we can do a fair amount, we can do probably the most of basic, but we're going to make more money on middle passage.
Right, so
let's try that first.
Traditionally it's a broker check or a carouse check, but if you can justify using something else, like maybe a streetwise skill, since Zug Zug has contact with this gang and he's part of the gang, could probably give you a bonus.
Streetwise like the right play, I would think.
Okay, I have a streetwise. It's the problem is I just have a 0 in it, and then I have a -1 to social. So it's basically
you joined the gang and got immediately arrested. So yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, I went to prison, space jail. Okay, here we go. So let's do 2d6 -1, and if Lisbeth wants to help out, okay, I actually got an. Even with -1, I still managed to get an 8.
Mid or basic on this one?
That was middle.
Yeah, we'll do
middle first, right?
All right, so that's -2. So you need to get passengers for that one. You need at least a 10 on the teamwork test.
Wait, what?
I'm confused. Oh, that's my bad. I put the wrong modifier in. Okay, that's my apology.
All right, so you need a 9 to be able to get any kind of middle passengers. 9 and up is how many passengers you get for mid passage. So you rolled a 7 because you should have put a -2 in there. So you personally haven't found anything. So if anybody wants to do a teamwork test, anything above a 9, because you have a negative effect of 1. So you found -1 passengers. So now you have to bonus that up with a teamwork test.
Okay, so now Lisbeth comes in with a teamwork.
Unless you want to just say that was the basic passage roll, and we can just say any modifiers from here. You found 1 passenger for basic plus whatever the modifier is. It's up to you guys. I'll let you guys roll either way.
What do you guys think?
I'm trying to figure out what teamwork I'm going to be able to bring in, and the best I mean, if I wanted to try and leverage my best advantages, I'd be trying to get social with these people and
I will say, since the majority of the population here is Solomani and you're a Solomani war hero, I'll give you a +1 in any dice roll you get.
Okay.
I dig that.
I'm
going to be trying to sell myself as the steward. I'll be your host, war hero Lisbeth Vaughn.
Okay, I would say go with steward, persuasion. Hell, if you got a fucking bottle or a flask out and doing it, I'll even say carouse. Yeah, carouse is actually a skill you can use for this.
My carouse is terrible. That's why I'm working on it.
Okay, I thought you had
it's social plus carouse, that's got me back down to even money. So that's not as bad as it could be.
Yeah, all you have to do is roll an 8 to get a passenger.
All right, that's not impossible. That's
an 8 is
pretty much the opposite.
The 8 is effective 1. The 8 is an effective 1. 7 is an effective -1. There's no 0 on this.
Okay, an 8. Wait,
people,
no.
Somebody go. You hear people are starting to.
No, wait, sorry, it lied to me. I rolled a 7.
Yeah, as you're selling yourself as a war hero to get some passengers, somebody goes, "That ain't no Lisbeth. Lisbeth, she would be drinking some booze right now and hanging out with that Brannigan guy." They were like, "Oh no, you ain't no Lisbeth."
Hang on,
Brannigan. Yeah, from your past. That asshole.
Yeah. That hey, nobody calls Brannigan an asshole. He's one of the best captains in the Solomani Navy.
Oh shit!
Outside of Captain Lisbeth, of course, and he takes off his hat.
This guy just.
Fuck.
Are you guys gonna geek this guy? I can just see the fire in Elizabeth's eyes.
I'm curious. Legit, who is this guy?
Yeah, he's just he's a Greek chorus character, just a naysayer because you roll a negative effect, so you're now at negative
I
2.
know that she's had the fire in her eyes, like
No, I can see Elizabeth getting all like super
anime
pissed.
fire.
Yeah, total anime like fire.
You know what? I'm not
That
even going
big
to
man.
confront it. This is a guy with no name and no face, and it's not going to convince somebody to go on our ship.
Yeah,
when
you can
I
totally
explain
tell he's
to
like
this
super
guy.
drunk too. He's like falling over and stuff.
Wow.
All right. Well, I guess we should be looking for basic then. We won't get as much money, but we'll probably find more of them.
Goodness, Elizabeth, you have fucking weirdos that fanfic your love life.
Well, I mean,
Gods.
don't get me wrong. Me and Zap were together. He almost got me flushed out of the freaking Navy.
Hang on, are you talking about that one loser that was in that political club, the one that just practically?
No, that was Hugh Janus.
Oh.
Oh, I think I fought his brother once. Large anus?
Large anus.
Or was it Lou's anus?
I do believe that was Lou Anus. Yes.
oh my god!
Harry anus.
All right, let's get back on track. All right, you give me
God,
who's
we're
doing the dice roll for the basic passage.
You got this, Sug?
I mean, you can put him. You can put him in a. You guys can put him
rolling?
in a stateroom. They don't have the money for it, so it's up to you guys.
All right. Round 2. We're looking for broke asses this time. If you're a broke ass, step right up.
You see one. You see the guy that just talked shit about Elizabeth raise his hand.
Oh, I'm broke. I'll fly with Elizabeth.
Yeah. I'll fly with the fake Elizabeth any day.
Minus 2d6 minus 1.
And I'll honestly give you a +1 passenger if you want to take that guy.
Okay, so 2d6. Am I at -1 as the modifier?
No. There's actually 0 modifiers from my end. It's GM.
Straight 2d6. Okay,
Yeah, so
got it.
Just modifiers on your end.
10.
10.
Yes.
Yeah. You find 3 people or 2 people want to fly with you guys. Or
Do we
8,
want to
9,
take
10,
that guy
3
who
people.
said Lisbeth is not Lisbeth for an extra like 10K or 5K?
Basic passage is 3K a piece.
He's kind of an asshole, but it would be cool to prove him right.
Prove
It'd
him
be
wrong.
cool to draw dicks on him while he's asleep.
Oh man.
And if he gets annoying, we could just
Hey.
shunt him out the airlock.
Yeah, sure, I'll take another 3K off of his ass.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Ride with the fake Captain Lisbeth, almost as good as the real deal.
The whole time, I will
Just as good if
spend
you
the
don't notice all
entire
the-
week in jump space telling him exactly how small Zap's penis was.
All right, you
Draw
need to
a
get
damn diagram.
so you get
It
him.
was almost comedically small.
I'm just saying, it's been 16 years, but I still have the photos.
All right, so
The internet never forgets.
Yes.
so you guys get him. There's gonna be. I'm gonna do some dice rolls while you're in jump space on that guy. You get him. You get a. One guy's like, "Hey, I work for the Travelers Aid Society, but I got my passport stolen. You guys don't have any problems with that? I write for those guys."
I mean, we're already committing space crimes by like illegally taking people off world, right?
Are you asking me as GM or are you asking the NPC?
Sorry, I'm
As
asking
GM.
Yeah.
Like honestly, the Imperial Navy's not going to care, but yeah.
Okay, so do we all care that this guy don't got his space passport?
Yeah, especially if he's travelers.
I doubt the drunk guy
I mean,
even has a passport. Fuck.
I mean,
He does. He
check
does.
it out.
He does have a Solomani. He does have a Solomani army tattoo, like big ass on his chest, because he's not wearing a shirt right now.
hey, dog, or not dog. What's your Glockta? Glockta, you served in the Solomani military. Check out this guy's tattoo. This guy legit.
No, he's a
He looks at you like you've. He looks at you like you've somehow replaced your entire head with a fungal colony.
Oh wait, was your guy on the other side? Whoops. My bad, bro. Sorry.
That would be Lizzie that would know this one. Or
Yeah,
Mary.
who knows if this checks out? Yeah, does this look legit?
Yeah,
I mean-
do we know if it's a legit tattoo?
Oh yeah, it's totally a legit tattoo. Yeah, anybody who's Solomani would know. Like, oh yeah, it's a legit logo.
This guy's like infantry or whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
All right,
Infantry.
Yeah, partner, you're in. You're in.
the Queen of Battle. Woo!
Whereas I'm showing off my Solomani naval eagle tattoo that has the little banner below it says the ground is for dead people.
I love it.
Right?
Infantry.
Oh my god. Yeah, I will totally. Yeah, somebody out there who's watching this needs to draw that. Describe that again, please.
It's the Solomani eagle, and in its claws, it's clutching a banner that says the ground is for dead people.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be awesome. Somebody actually did that. All right, so you have the journalist, the drunk dude. You see just some local Yoramani kid. He just comes up. He's like, "Hey man, I would totally love to join your crew and like hang out and like travel space. That'd be awesome. I only got this much money though." Yeah, he has like just enough for passage.
Lockta's looking at this kid like, are you serious?
Yeah,
Like a
he's
literal
probably like
child,
13.
or,
13, 14 in your money years.
Seems a little young for space travel. Got a permission?
I don't know. My parents have died in the war, so I don't have any parents anymore. But I totally want to go to space. And he has this like anime, like, whoa, that'd be so cool. Kind of like look on his eyes.
Well, shit.
I mean,
Looks over at Lisbeth. We're gonna do our good deed for the day.
Yeah, Elizabeth's the captain. Yeah, so I guess they're all looking to you for the call.
yeah, what do you think? Is our ship PG-13 and above or what, Captain?
I mean, he is also a war elf, and like,
I mean, he says he's a...
I mean, my memory of this planet is that a war orphan at 13 and this planet, he's fucked. If we get him over to Gustav, I mean, yeah, it's kind of pre-industrial there, but at least he's got a shot. There's more than sand and chick lizards. We're going to have to spend this week making sure he's got sand in his blood and doesn't forget it. But, you know, if we get him to Gustav, he's got a chance. I'm down with that.
Sounds like a plan to me.
And you have another person who's like, and I came here as a movie actor. And I once played a refugee in a movie, and I totally need to get out of here. As I came here for research for my next movie. And you know what? It's not working out. I once played a traveler in the movie, the 8 Men versus the Volani Marines, and it was quite a good movie. You might look it up. It's there's also an adult version of it if you want to see it.
Yeah, that one's 8 Men into the Volani Navy.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Oh, you've actually seen the movie, haven't you? Yes.
I've
yes.
seen the porn version.
He totally pulls out a pen. Would you like an autograph?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. What do you want me to sign? He looks at your sword. Would you like me to sign your sword?
hey, phrasing.
So maybe the scabbard.
The scabbard. He signs the scabbard on there.
Blade, you know, you got to clean the blade.
I will totally give you roll a d6 and then add 1,000 per whatever you roll. That's how much is more. Or your sword is now more worth because he's a legit movie actor. He's not just talking shit.
Awesome.
Hey,
Well,
hold on.
Weren't you also in Interstellar Bum Pirates?
No, you're actually
Oh my god!
you're actually thinking James McClure. I am Joe McClure. Very close name, but yes, he does a little bit more of the raunchy side of what do you guys Solomani call Hollywood? I think it's still the term used today.
I don't know. I know his Interstellar Bum Pirates sucked.
Also, I'll let you guys do a negotiation check to see if you might, if you can get a positive effect. I'll let you get a high passage passenger for this guy. Being a legit movie actor, movie star and everything, but he just doesn't. I just don't have the money right now to be able to make it to where I actually don't even really care you're going as long as it's not this world.
Well,
I don't know what I was thinking of going into a war zone to get.
You know, we're going. We're currently our next destination is Gustav, but after that, I believe we're heading for Eneldun, which is a much better place to go for an actor. Very rich world, high tech, lots of people.
Okay, I will let you do the normal role, which would be broker or carouse. So, what's the population of the world on that one?
Eneldun is a high pop.
Population is it above population 7?
Yeah, it's a 9. It's way up there.
Oh, snap! All right,
Yeah,
so that's plus
Eneldun's
3.
a great destination. High pop, A starport, green zone, fucking everybody wants to go there.
All right, let me add up this. Give me the dice roll to see what your effect is on steward, broker, or carouse.
Stick with my steward, and this is social plus steward?
Yes.
Awesome.
And so that would be high passage -4.
And the only real downside is it's 3 parsecs away.
So yeah, I think you're at a -3 on that one.
A net -3 puts me at a 7.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure if I can really access my funds on that any of those worlds. But I'll tell you what, if you can hang around and act as bodyguards when we get to that world, I might be able to work something out with you.
How long would you need us to hang around?
Well, I just need to be able to access my funds on insert the world you just said.
Eneldoon.
Eneldoon. Yeah, I don't have any contacts there, but it should just be an expo trip, so maybe 2 weeks. But I'll still pay you the normal passage for what we already have.
I'm going to hit my head comm and call up Red. We're
Hey,
working
Red.
out the details of our trip.
Hey, Gal, what's going on?
We've got a guy that wants us to do a couple weeks of bodyguarding on Eneldoon, which is on our way, but it would delay our arrival at Kishipop by an extra week. Is that going to be a problem?
I don't know. That other trader's already going to be on its way, so I'm not sure if that's going to cut out the time. So I would say no, but the pay is going to be dependent upon you guys pulling off the job. So it's up to you. You can try to do it and get some extra money, but yeah, if you don't get my boy out of that jail, you ain't getting paid. So it's up to you.
I see. Okay, thanks.
Oh yeah, no problem. You hear some gunfire in the background as he hangs up.
That's Yoramani wedding music.
I thought that's what they did when they celebrated a business transaction.
We celebrate a lot of different things. Our guns in the
We're
air.
on a bit of a schedule here. We can only stay on Eneldoon for a week, but we'd be happy to bodyguard you for that week.
All right, I'll tell you what. I can hook you up with some personally signed pictures. Give me D6 times 100 dice roll on, and you guys can sell that if you can give me at least a statement.
From the sound of it, it's 100, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know you guys are travelers. You guys deal in like thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I don't give a fuck.
Credits.
Check my math here. We've currently got 4 basic passengers. Does that include the 13-year-old kid, or is he extra?
No, that includes the 13. I rolled for each of these guys, so.
Oh, okay.
He's going to be our very own Scrappy Doo.
So this is one of our 4 passengers that we're trying to talk into.
Yeah,
upgrade
you already
into
have
high.
basic passage. If you don't want to, you're like, fuck it. You stay in basic fucking
Yeah, I mean,
actor.
Sure, I'll ship a douchebag actor for high passage rates. That's awesome.
I also have one more dice roll. So you have the D-bag who talks shit to you. He's extra. Everybody else is, you have the kid, you have the actor, and you have the reporter.
Right, but we actually only rolled for 3. That's how I got to 4 because of the douchebag.
Yeah, so... Yeah, for those who are watching out there, 24. You see another traveler out there. You guys remember the Angry Dog? The ship that chased after you that one time when you left this world before?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Dog, or not our dog, you see Mad Dog, the captain. Hey, I was the one that kind of gave you guys a warning. The Cindy's took my ship. I kind of like to get off world.
Well.
Hey, I gave you guys
she's on the other foot.
Yeah,
I remember this cat.
Hey, they owned my ship. But I tried to give you guys a good warning on that.
Well, shame about your ship.
If you
We're
need,
heading to Gustav. It's
I'm
not
also,
a great place to
I'm
look
also
for new
willing to
ones.
work. I'm also willing to do some work. I'm good at engineering. I'm good at navigation, piloting, general traveler skills that you may need.
What about pest control?
We need a pest control person, really. We legit need pest control.
I don't know nothing about pest control.
What about
Well, find a pest and control it. It's not that hard.
you got credits, partner?
I got credits. I got basic credit right now, and I can maybe get you some credits if you get me to another world that has
Hold on,
a little bit of
How far is it
civilization.
you want to go? I mean,
Anywhere that has civilization, we get an expo on. I can get you credits.
I'm sure the X-Boats stop by Gustav once in a while. Shit, he wants to go back to Arashta. We're not going to a green line.
Just so you remember, this guy contacted you at the Travelers Aid Society to let you know that his ship is owned by the Cindies, and they're going to be coming after you.
Rewinding then. This is not an asshole. This is a friend.
Yeah.
I mean, our route's not going to take us back to the green line right away, but I mean, if you want to stick around till Eldun, you can get a passage there to maybe Basseterre or wherever you want to go.
Yeah, I can probably do that. Yeah, no problem. Actually, Bell, yeah, I can probably pull some funds out of there. Yeah, and if you need a little extra hand, a little extra gun hand or a little hand on the ship, I'm more willing to help.
We just might. I'm not expecting too much trouble on the first stop, but never can tell.
Yeah, there. He throws down the credits like in a little the old school little bag like you see from D&D full of like gold coins kind of style. There you go. Yeah, he totally has like 2 holsters with laser pistols on his side, ready to go. So you can kind of tell he knows what he's doing.
Right on.
All right. You guys want to roll for low passage now, or you guys got to take low passengers?
Oh, I think we should take them unless anybody's got objections for some reason. I think we should take them.
We only have room for 6, but within that range, yeah, sure.
All right, give me a 2d6 roll. No modifiers on my end, so just your modifiers.
All right, last one. Hopefully the best one. No!
Forgot we should check out the Traveler's Aid.
Yeah, you totally wow. You're like, anybody want to take low passage? You're probably gonna die.
Y'all might not wake up after we freeze you.
So, if I've told you once, I've told you once. You're not supposed to mention the dying.
All right, guys. Captain, I legitimately forgot.
You are a space barbarian, so you probably know that, but you probably don't know you're not supposed to say that. You don't have to say that if you don't want to, but you totally
it's okay.
failed.
I definitely 100% say something like only 33% chance of freezing and not waking up, Those
are our passengers survive.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so you guys got 5 passengers.
I'm still feeling okay about that.
5 passengers, low passage. The other captain will pay you high passage once he gets to Baal.
But we got to front him the whole way there?
No, he's already paying you for basic passage.
Okay, all right, that's acceptable then.
Yeah, all these guys have money up front.
So that's a total of 5, and one of them is going to pay us more once we get into a further destination.
Yeah, just so we don't have to do math, he will pay you. You already get the basic passage, and he'll pay you high passage on arrival to Baal.
Got it. He's just got to get to the space ATM, and then he can pull out.
Yeah,
which is the rich ass world.
Got it.
Yeah, all right. Let's take a little break real quick. We got 1 hour, and then we'll call it.
This group originally was formed because of a Shadowrun campaign, so everybody's kind of permanently got Shadowrun brain in effect.
As much as I have Shadowrun brain as a GM, you guys always throw me for a loop. I did not expect you guys to even go to town on this run. I'm just like, I'm making this shit up as I go.
I was looking at the rules on passengers, and the real hot leg for taking on people is between Eneldun and Beal, which is our last stop before the prison world.
Okay.
Those 2 are both of those are really good for passengers.
Okay. Eneldun, which dune is that? Is that the one with the manworm?
That's the gray planet in the sector.
Oh, so there's no manworms there?
I don't think there are manworms there. I hope not. I mean,
okay,
I'm writing manworms down in my journal, my GM notes right now as we speak. Just FYI. Do we have Barry back yet?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You guys got your passengers, and the young off-world Yoramani kid gives you a little handshake. Yeah, man. Thanks for making my life a little easier.
No, it's really gonna suck if we actually have to put him into the airlock.
He hooks you up with like a really bad bottle of milk vodka.
Oh, he tried.
Yeah, he's trying. He's trying, especially when he's on the world where the milk vodka comes from.
Bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
Well, between crew and our strike team and our passengers, we have 15 people for 10 staterooms, which is just fine.
Yeah, so you guys are sitting in the refugee camp outside the starport. You've just got your 5 passengers. Nobody is willing to take on low passage on some shady people that just showed up at a refugee camp.
Fine, whatever.
Strangely enough, there's no high passengers there either. I don't know. High passengers, and yeah, I guess they're not in the refuge. So, what's your next move? You guys,
We're gonna go to the Travelers Aid Society and look too.
I'll give you guys a D6 modifier on looking at the Travelers Aid Society for somebody high passage. So D6 -1 for doing a second roll.
And I don't think we went there yet.
Yeah, somebody give me a D6 roll.
It's a D6.
This is D6.
Better, do you just want to roll back the ship and get this boat on the road? The show on the road, I mean, not boat.
Yeah, it's a ship, not a boat. You know the difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, ships.
we
carry
have
boats.
someone that needs to take care of their pets too, though.
Also, do you want to look for cargo? You want to look for some cargo while you're here?
Cargo.
Yeah. We've got, let's see, I mean, we haven't even filled up all of our staterooms, so we've got 12 tons of open space. We might as well take some freight for Gustav if we can find
you
it.
You can't put cargo in state.
I know that, but we have 12 tons of open cargo space.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you were adding your cargo. Your
No.
staterooms to
I'm
cargo
just
space.
saying we're not taking up any cargo space because we didn't even fill up our staterooms.
Yeah, we couldn't get them. Yeah, for sure.
Give me you want basic freight or like specific freight? I forgot what that one's called. You want bulk freight or normal freight?
I mean, I'm not sure what the difference is that you're asking about.
Cargo, bulk cargo is like what you ship to Red. You don't know what it is. It's just in your hole. And you move it.
We've got no money to spend, so I'm just looking for anything that somebody will pay us to ship to Gustav, basically.
All right, so you're looking for mail.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. You can act as a X-boat for this run to Gustav. Give me a -1 modifier. 2d6 plus either brokering or carouse or whatever you think you can justify to do this.
I don't think
This is like a lawless world, so you can probably just like somebody has to go into like the Imperial level. So, Dog, you're probably going to be the one rolling for this because this is Imperial mail.
Well, I like admin for mail myself. I mean, the mail's got to go where it's got to go.
Well, also you have to because the people that have the mail are the ones that are. You have to go into the spaceport, so you're going to have to get into the spaceport.
But if Dog's rolling, I don't know what skills you want to throw.
Yeah, Dog's the only one who's not like involved is not in the background involved in the war right now, so he can go in without any problems.
Right, that's an interesting point.
Is Dog even there?
I'm here.
You gonna add some input on that? That's the question. Like, how are you gonna get to the spaceport to get the mail?
Well, what kind of security should we expect?
It's tight-ish security. It is in the middle of a war zone, so they're trying to keep the war outside of the spaceport. So they're probably gonna check any Solomani or money background because of the fighters, but they're probably going to ask you what business you have in the space. So if you're going to try to go, that's going to be the first question. What business do you have in the spaceport? As you walk up to the spaceport, there are some Imperial Marines who are Vellani, like your background. They're, hey, what business you have coming in?
Looking to do some courier work on the side.
Courier work? Can we check your card?
Do I
ID?
have a card?
Yeah, everybody has an ID, and you're also Imperial.
Okay.
So, yeah, and these guys are also. Remember, you used to be an Imperial Marine.
Yeah.
So it doesn't say you have a ship here. How are you going to take some mail off world, Mister? Is yours a legitimate ID, or do you have like some kind of like fake name?
Well, using my legit one.
All right. They're like, oh, hey, you used to be in the Marines. And they give you like good like fist bumping, like, hey, what's going on, man? Oh, you fought in the war too, man. What's going on?
Fallen on a little bit of hard times now. Can't fight as well as I used to. Not nearly as well as the Empire needs.
No, like what? Like we'll go ahead and let you in. Like, yeah, how you gonna get this mail off planet? You think you can do it?
I can do it. Don't you worry.
Give me some kind of roll here. I'll give you a roll plus 2 for being a Marine. What are you gonna justify rolling?
Go streetwise because that's the best diplomacy thing that I've got.
All right, what stat are you using? Yeah, so that's a justify.
Charisma.
All right.
Wait, charisma isn't a thing here.
It's social.
Social, yeah.
Bear with me. I haven't rolled dice on this thing in ages. I'm still
good.
barely developed and very rusty on top of that.
So what's your total modifiers on that? What's your social modifier and what's your streetwise?
I have a 1 for streetwise and no modifier for social.
All right, so you're explaining to these guys like, hey, I may not be in the Marines anymore, but hey, I'm doing some business on the side, kind of stuff. So go ahead and let me through. Kind of like smoothing them, like, hey, you guys remember that the battle where we kicked all those Solomani asses in the war? Oh yeah. I'm just signed up, but I remember hearing about that in basic training. So you rolled an 8.
That works.
Yeah. Go ahead and come on in. No problem. There's like very little people that are in the spaceport. Most of them are like ready to get on board a ship or get on board ships. There is a Solomani courier sitting in there. You see a very large truck driver looking captain. He has like a trucker hat that has like the girl from the flap sitting on there. And he's like, "Hey man, who wants to get a ride on Thunderchild? Thunderchild's getting out of here. Who wants to go? We're heading over to doing an ice run over to what is that?" He looks at the notepad. Kira Kishka Pashpada. I'm not sure what the hell that means, but that's where we're going. This is what it looks like. X route office is straight ahead past that guy.
All
Isn't
right.
that guy basically talking about doing exactly what we're doing?
Yes.
Cool.
No, because you're good. What are you doing? You're just standing there in front of the people are like starting to bump into you. You see a big Aslan guy,
Well,
like, out of the way, Peck, as he gets through, pushes you aside.
All right, I go on in.
So yeah, you're in the big courtyard. You have a guy looking for passengers on the way out to doing the same exact job you guys are doing, and the X-Boat office sitting right there.
I guess I go and pick up the mail.
All right, give me a 2d6 roll, and
All right.
modifier will be a -1.
All right. I've got a 4.
A 4? Okay. You don't find any. Sorry, man. There's not much mail coming off the world right now. I'm not sure if we can actually get it going on. But yeah. Thanks for showing up. We appreciate travelers showing up. We haven't had a traveler showing up since the Thunderchild showed up. So yeah, it's been quite a while.
It is what it is.
All right. Well,
I reckon I make my exit.
the Marines yeah, you still see, hey, name's Bubba Joe, got the best, the fastest ship in the, sector, if anybody wants to get a ride. And, you don't interact with him. The Marines outside are like, hey, whatever version of who I was an army, so I'm not gonna say it. So like, hey, yeah, good job. Yeah, cheers, man. Good seeing you, brother.
I make my polite exchange with them because it's not necessary to be nice guys. They're cool dudes.
Yeah,
and whatnot.
you guys are in the same service. You got to show some respect. All right. So where you guys meeting up?
Back at the ship, back at a bar. I don't know.
Your ship's out of town, so yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were going to go to the Travels Aid Society. So I don't know.
We can meet up there.
Yeah, and you guys have comms with each other. You can talk to each other.
Classic.
It's sci-fi. I'm sure you have a walkie-talkie somewhere.
I've got one in my head.
It's retrofuturism, so it's probably actual walkie-talkie, unless you have cyberware.
I'm into it.
It's probably like bigger, like the old school walkie-talkies that have a giant like whip antenna on it.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
a
we've got-
the 90s.
Yeah, you're doing like retrofuturism, so it's probably like a 1980s style like brick phone that you're talking to each other on.
Yeah, the phone that you can defend yourself with if needed.
Yeah. I'm letting you guys, the ball's in your guys' court. Basically, I'm saying, what are you guys doing? You found your passengers. You didn't find any mail. You know that there's somebody else going, or at least Dog knows there's somebody else fucking going after your run.
I mean, should we jump out of town lickety split so we beat these assholes to the chase? Like, what's the plan?
I mean,
I'm thinking, yeah, we don't get our guys there, we don't get paid. So yeah.
Right. Sounds like we know what we gotta do. We gotta boogie.
It sounds like there's some idiot here at the port who's trying to snag our job. Named Buddha Joe. Sound familiar?
don't think I've ever heard of him.
No, don't know who that is.
Don't have no idea.
Mad Dog's like, man, yeah, that guy is a fucking asshole. He gets me. He used to get me on all sorts of runs all the time.
So wait, this guy and his crew, they're trying to snake out our job of hauling out
They're trying to
our
do
cover.
the ice run is our cover job.
I don't know nothing about what you guys are doing and what you're going to get upset, but I know Bubba Joe. He's another Solomani captain, and he's really good at sniping other people's runs. He'll get that car. He's often good at getting that cargo there before other people do. He doesn't do anything violent, but he's pretty good at sabotaging other people's stuff or going after the same runs, and he can sniff them out too.
I hate him already.
Man, he's really good at it.
in what
Like
regard?
I got a little bit of begrudging respect because he's really good at his job of being a traveler, getting that cargo there when it needs to be. But man,
Do you know what he flies?
he has one of the Solomani Courier, just like I used to fly.
Let's cycle back. What's his MO as far as this quote sabotage that you're on about?
One time he paid for fuel at a scout station. He paid them to put in some actual oxygen in the mix, so it delayed my jump time by 1 day to get him in there an extra day before I could.
Right.
So I reckon
that
if we
sounds
get our
like
hands on him, we squeeze until something pops, yeah?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, it's up to you guys.
wouldn't matter
He doesn't like to use violence or anything like that, but he likes to use like little underhanded tricks and pranks to get his get there before you guys do.
All right.
I mean,
so
he's
I
running
like
a-
violence.
his ship is running jump too. So I mean, unless he just spends less time on the ground in between
Oh.
hops. So I mean, the only way he can outrun us is to spend less time on the ground in between hops, and even then, he'd basically have to follow the same route we are.
Yeah, but from the sound of it, I better be on top of maintenance to make sure we ain't screwed.
I would say, I mean, option one is to just get the fuck off world now, save ourselves a little bit of time there, because if he's still looking for passengers, we've got a window of opportunity. But beyond that, I mean, if he starts some shit, we have some new surprises on our ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it. If he wants to tangle with us up in space, I feel worse about him like doing something while we're still on world than once we're up in the air, up in space. You know.
And I'm gonna assume you guys are talking about this going back to your ship. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking we should head back to the ship anyways.
Yeah, definitely time to
Let's
get
not
out here.
And to be honest, guys, I mean, as long as we have the cover story with the ice, who cares whether we actually can sell it? That's not what we're going to Kitschy Pop for.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no law there. It's just the prison.
Yeah, let's not try our luck though. He might be running the same cover story as well.
Well, he might be there for some other reason.
Yeah,
I think for now
I
we
don't
keep an eye on him and find out what his game is.
Yeah, I don't think Red would hire a whole second team, which, you know, it's funny. We're talking about Shadowrun. This is a very Shadowrun thing for Johnson to do, is to be like, yeah, I hired a whole second team to do the same job. I don't think Red, who's like a contact of mine, would do that to us, but it's possible, I guess. I feel like this guy's just going for the water, you know, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I want to point at or press this guy is in it for the cargo.
Yeah.
Buddha Joe is there for the cargo.
Got it.
He has like a body of a fat Buddha, not the skinny Buddha.
I mean, Buddhas can still. All right, fair enough.
Most Buddhas are skinny.
All right, I'm not going to argue with that.
So yeah, he's definitely in
Also,
there.
he's in a scout courier. He's not hauling a lot. I mean, he's got like maybe 12 tons of cargo space.
Oh, he's in a scout. Oh,
Yeah, well, he's pretty much a version of a Solomani version of a scout, but he has a modified ship. Like Mad Dog tells you, like, hey man, he may have a scout courier, but it's been modified. It's a little slower than a scout courier, but it's got a lot more cargo in it. So he didn't maneuver as well as a scout courier, but it had a lot more cargo. That little
Okay.
what looks like a little pinnace on the bottom. Yeah, I use pinnace for the hilarity factor. That little area where you put the cargo and everything has been modified to be a little bit bigger on it.
So what you're saying is his ship kind of does look like it's a boy.
Bigger balls, not the shaft.
No, so it's like a eunuch, kind of.
No, eunuchs don't have the balls. Did you do the math on that, son?
Oh, never mind. You have to find
Depends
the.
on what kind of eunuch you need. Do you need one that can't nut or one that doesn't want to?
All right, so
Intergalactic hoo-ha adventures.
yeah, he's got a he's got a slower ship, but it can carry more cargo. Not as much as yours, but from what I understand from the run I did it a few times, there ain't much ice going over there because they kind of control the water supply. And that's how they keep control of the prisoners down there.
So that's the issue. They won't want to send both shipments, so we need to try and beat him there.
Yeah, and he might have a speed advantage in the smaller ship, so this is problematic.
Well,
Yeah,
he's still got a.
He's got the same kind of jump speed you guys got.
Oh, it's a jump thing, right, guys?
Yeah, his ship is a little bit maneuvering slower, but yeah, I think he's got maneuver 2, not maneuver 3.
I am but a humble space barbarian, so forgive me.
Mad Dog kind of seems impressive. You know this kind of stuff. Like, wow, man. You can bullshit yourself well enough to confuse a traveler to think you know what you're talking about while hanging out with travelers.
Good stuff. Well, yeah, I mean, does that sound planned, everybody? We should get going and we should figure it out in.
I say at this time, you guys have already made it back.
Yeah, let's just. I mean, I don't see anything to stay here for. If we're refueled, let's just get the hell out of here.
Red's already like, hey man, I already refueled you guys. You're good to go whenever.
Oh, you
I already got my crew on board, so man, you guys just get lickety spit out of here.
Have we got our
That made me almost crap myself. I don't want to be here anymore.
I figured you've already changed those out, but yeah,
Dr.
Cool.
Yang is thoroughly suspicious, and he's going to just go over every system.
All right, give me an engineering check.
A what?
Engineering check.
All right, hang on.
I don't think Buddha Joe would have gotten at you from all the wild Yoramani hanging out over here, because Buddha Joe definitely ain't no Yoramani. He's got kind of a southern, I forgot about the accent on that. But yeah, he is more of a Solomani southern accent than a Yoramani desert accent. Maybe, you should know, you're Solomani, you should know that.
Yeah, an off-worlder would have a hard time hearing the difference, but...
Yeah.
I love how in sci-fi you can make up literally any accent because language drifts real fast,
Look at
actually.
Creole languages, and Creole languages are a perfect example of drift. That's why I like The Expanse so much.
Mm-hmm.
Modern English has only existed for like maybe 500 years in any way we could understand. Go back 1,000 years, the language we speak does not exist, and you can't communicate with its closest relative.
No, English
the good
language
examples for that are Shakespeare and Chaucer.
Shakespeare,
you can read. Chaucer, you need a fucking glossary.
Chaucer,
if somebody's reading Chaucer to you, you could maybe understand it, but if you try and read it, you could be like, hang on, do I smell burning eggs? Am I having an stroke right now?
Right.
Is that written in
Did the writer have a stroke? Somebody is stroking out.
No, that's not.
All right, let's get back to the game. So you guys are back there. Give me an engineering check, and you guys are you guys actually making sit in the cargo bay?
Should we?
Because you have no passengers that paid for staterooms. You can put them in state. Yeah,
we have no passengers that paid for staterooms, but
13.
Almost sounds like more work to do the cargo bay setup than to just stick them into a room.
Yeah, should we just upgrade all their tickets?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Are you guys upgrading tickets? Also, Cliff, you find nothing's wrong with the ship, as the Red and his crew wouldn't let anybody mess with the ship while it's there.
Yeah. I don't want to put them in two to a room because they ain't earned that shit. I'd much rather have at least some of us have the extra leg room. You know, that's the other option is we could take one stateroom each for the actor. The actor, we're basically he's paying us for the upgrade on the back end, right?
Upgrade, yeah, that's true.
So he better get a stateroom.
I thought you guys turned him down. The captain's paying on the back end.
Oh, that's right, because we weren't going to spend the time to bodyguard him.
Yeah,
that's right. Never mind then.
Yeah, Mad Dog, captain, the ex-captain of the dog.
Yeah, we didn't take the celebrity because we don't have the time to bodyguard.
Oh, so we didn't take him at all?
No, you guys took him. You guys didn't. He didn't upgrade.
The one guy. Yeah,
he promised you money that you didn't think it was gonna come out, so you guys didn't didn't grant him an upgrade.
All right. Well, I mean,
I found the guy's ship. I put it in ship posting.
What?
I don't want to put the douchebag in with the guy who did us a solid because that's just harsh. I don't want to put him with a 13-year-old kid either.
No, the other guy, the guy that we're trying to get out of here before I found his ship.
He found a picture of the Mad Dog, the captain's, Buddha Joe's ship.
Yeah.
I will post it. I'm going to post this in the actual video stream, by the way.
That tracks. Here we go.
Yep, that's Buddha Joe's ship.
Just USS, get fucked.
Anything you guys want to do before you launch and get out of here? Or should we?
Should we have enough fuel and stuff to get
Oh,
out?
yeah, you've already been refueled by Red. You're ready to go.
Oh, okay, so we're all good to go?
Yeah.
Popped off.
All right. You guys take off, or you guys want to come or start from taking off?
We got a few minutes. Let's take off now. Why not?
Yeah, let's do that. I
We
agree.
still got that interdiction
You got,
going, so we're gonna have to.
Barry, communications officer, you get a little ding, 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 ding on your console of somebody trying to contact you.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Hi, man. This is Buddha Joe. What's going on?
On the comms? I mean, I look over, like Liz. I'm like, do you want to even answer?
You have a guy. You have a guy that has a. You ever see the movie Big Trouble in Little China?
It's been a while,
minute,
yeah.
Yeah, he totally has Jack Burton's T-shirt on. He has a trucker hat with like the lady, and one of those like I'm just gonna call them space vests because everybody in 1970s like space sci-fi has a vest, not a coat.
Like Han
you're
Solo,
inside
yeah.
all the time.
That's good. Good Doctor Who, yeah.
Yeah, he's got his feet on the up on the console. It's like, hey man, I hear you guys are going after that ice contract too. What are you guys up to?
I didn't want to answer this. Like,
you already said you answered it. You got it.
No, like I was gonna ask. I said I was gonna check who it was, and then
okay.
You said it was Bubba Joe.
No,
do I want to even answer it?
No. Okay, sorry. When you look at it, it says Thunderchild.
Do I even want to answer this?
Thunderchild's the name of the ship, but yeah. Dog would know. Dog would be the one who knows that Thunderchild. Buddha Joe's the captain of the Thunderchild.
But he told us this, didn't he?
Yeah, he told us about it.
So yeah, you would know that.
I don't know.
Like a giant lizard like Godzilla and put underneath it thunder thighs.
No, Thunderchild.
It's
a legitimate sci-fi reference. I'll tell you that. But yeah, all right, yeah, it's called the Thunderchild.
Dude, I even want to answer this. As I look over at Liz.
It's up to you, man.
I'll answer it, I guess.
Hey man, what's going on? My name's Buddha Joe. I hear you guys are taking that ice run too. How's it going?
Going, but what ice run are you talking about?
Oh, the ice run over that prison. What is it? What the fuck do you call that shit? Oh yeah, what he just said over there. That's how you pronounce that word, man. Good job, Snowman. Glad you had that English degree to be able to understand what that actually meant, because I couldn't pronounce it worth a damn. So yeah, my buddy Snowman says you guys are going after the ice route.
It's up to you if I am.
No, I just want to make sure I know who my competition is and all. So yeah, you guys about to jump out of here?
Man, we don't want no problems here. You know?
Oh, no, man.
Your thing.
I ain't gonna shoot no fucking lasers or nothing at you. This is a fucking friendly competition, you know? This is like free market capitalism and all.
Freedom you want, but, you know, I'll just sign off on it. Like, you know, free do what you want and click end.
Alright, give me a communications check.
I can't explain exactly why, but I very much want this guy to taste vacuum.
That'd be a con roll?
Yeah,
maybe it's the subtle space libertarian vibe.
Yeah, the short run of this is going to be total like Smoking the Bandit, truckers convoy kind of stuff.
I got a 14 on my dog check.
All right, you notice that you on the back end of the communications channel, you have a virus that is messing with your
that's
jump
not
system.
very neighborly.
It's on now.
Oh, what a dirty guy! He saw it now. He just sabotaged us. So if I get hold of this guy, I'm gonna base lock him. Like fuck that. That's dangerous.
Do I have to go over there with my space wrench and tighten up some nuts? What the fuck is to be done?
And now with the that, is there a way I can use like?
Oh yeah, you also get a little text message that says, "Haha, it's on."
Then I can figure out what he did.
And Elizabeth, you notice the his scout carrier is starting to move out of orbit.
What a dick. Is there a way to like isolate his virus or?
Yeah, it's only messing with your jump drive. It's not messing with the maneuver drive.
Yeah, is there a way I can fix that? Is that
It's
my
my
computer
arena.
roll?
Yeah. Right now, yeah. If that's what you guys want to deal with it now, or do you guys want to maneuver?
I want to. As for maneuvering, I want to deal with this.
Hey, tell me
Is
what
that
you guys are
possible?
doing first. I want to know if the guy's already
We're
moving.
not going to be engaging the jump drive until we get 300 gravities, whatever the hell it is, away from the planet anyway. So we've got a window of time. How long is it going to take you to clean that virus out?
I have no idea. That's why I'm asking. I guess
I
we'll
would do
find out.
do you have computers?
I do.
What's your computer modifier?
It's +0.
I'm probably gonna say to get it out of there, you're gonna need maybe 4 effect to get it out of the system.
Yeah. So can I start working on
Yeah,
isolating?
you can totally work on that. Yeah. Just as you're working on that, you can't use navigation to help out Lisbeth.
Okay, so I got a 9 on the first check.
Right.
And it was there.
You
Then
got
a
2
9
out
on
of there, Lisbeth. Do you want to try to close that gap?
Yeah, let's get going.
Anybody have a teamwork check to help her out?
Okay, I'm doing this. I'm like, Liz, if you get close, let's fire that cannon into his engines.
You have to be
Well,
adjacent to do that.
Is he taking the standard channel, or is he going through the asteroids the same as we are?
He's going. Oh, actually, I forgot about the patrol craft. He's going through the asteroids like you guys are.
Excellent. We can have a little fun once we hit that asteroid belt.
He's probably got some shady cargo too. He didn't want to get the Imperial.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, what Traveler does, you know.
Exactly.
And also the text message you got has like a total like trucker emoji. Is going like ha 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 ha, and the fingers and head are kind of like bouncing in different directions. All right, what do you guys? So Lisbeth, what'd you roll for piloting?
I have not rolled for piloting.
Bujo is the captain. Snowman's a pilot. Snowman comes in. And he's using a little bit of the inertia of the moon to swing him in, and he's going to be playing it safe on the back end, not going directly into the but using their gravity to fling him out there.
Yeah, pussy.
Here, let me give you.
I just need him to pass it. I'm gonna go straight for the asteroid that we went in by.
And hold on, let me give it a dice roll to see what kind of effect you need to gain on him.
Yeah, we can't get beat by a guy in a giant spawn.
All right, so he has an effect of 2.
I have an effect of 10. Well, I rolled a 10, so
Right.
that's a.
So you have he is 1 maneuver range ahead of you. So he's 1 thrust ahead of you because he had a thrust to get going before you did. So you guys tied. He's pulling through and taking the easy way. How do you take the hard way to get past him? What are you doing to get through the asteroid field to get ahead of his gravity push?
Well, I'm looking for that same bigger asteroid that I used to sort of sneak past the patrol the first time. Figure if I'm going a straighter route, I don't need as much of a gravity assist. I should be able to pass him.
You pulled the same gravity assist that guy did to keep up with him. So you're good.
Right, but he's going out of the way to loop around the moon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm trying. So you're trying to get a gravity assist. So I'm going to give him a +2, and I'm going to give you a +1 for using a smaller gravity assist.
Okay.
So as you guys are both doing these different maneuvers, he's going around the moon. You're going around a smaller object.
But a more direct path.
Yeah, but a more direct path.
All I want to do, really, what I want is to close range. Because if we're neck and neck, then we're going to have a fun.
Whoa! Are you closing range with the ship, or are you trying to get to the jump?
Right now, I want to catch up to it. Once we get further out from the planet, there's not going to be as much in the way of.
All right, give me somebody. Give me a navigation check. Who's not Barry? Who is now who's getting rid of the code in the system for a jump?
That'd be under.
Terrible.
Go. You roll, and also Elizabeth, you roll your navigation or your piloting check. And so Barry, I also need a computer check from you, or a navigation check, one of the two. A navigation check to assist Elizabeth, or a computer check to get rid of the program in the system.
I'm going to get rid of the program because that's probably potentially more deadly to us.
Okay. You go ahead and roll that. Anybody who's assisting Elizabeth?
Which one is navigation, mate?
I was saying navigation for Barry because he has navigation. You're an engineer.
Astro, yeah.
Astrogation, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's astrogation.
Okay. So you're in engineering. How would you assist Elizabeth in this?
Are the sensors down?
No, your sensors are all up. You have 100%. The only thing that's not working right now is your jump drive, and you're racing to get to the jump point.
Is there a
I got an
console in
8 on that one.
engineering for which I can actually look at sensors?
All right, so you have one more effect that you need to get rid of to get the program out of your system.
I
And so-
believe you can reroute it down there.
yeah, you can reroute power. You can. The thing is, you have to justify your action. What is it you're doing to help Lisbeth pilot? And Lisbeth, what did you roll?
I ended up with a 6, so I'm actually a little behind the 8 ball right now.
Yeah, so yeah, if you have a negative
Okay,
effect,
what
it'll hurt her.
Well,
If you,
it should actually be a 7 because you told me I had a +1, but still.
yeah, so
he had a +2,
yeah,
so-
so you need at least you need to roll at least an 8 to have Lisbeth gain on this guy or keep pace with this guy.
Okay, so what systems can I pull power from that's not going to be stupid?
And we don't want to ditch life support.
Life support.
No, we can't do that. I'm looking.
That's how people die.
And what if we did ditch life support and it worked?
Then we
And that
will
would kill our
succeed and
passengers. We
die.
won't do that. Honestly, we can pull some power off the sensors. This is not a big deal right now.
Is it possible for Dr. Yang to assist Barry in getting rid of the virus?
Yes. How would you do that?
I remember too,
Well,
our drive system
engineer.
is basically already overpowered. We've got with everything running normally, we've got 14 extra power.
Drive,
Engineering
then,
plus
I
logic
guess.
check, rerouting power. And who do you want to help out? You want to help out Barry to get rid of the virus, or do you want to help out Lisbeth to
From the sounds of
maintain
it,
distance?
Barry has that one pinned. It's mainly just making sure that okay.
Engines, we gotta outpace this guy, or we're never gonna catch up to him.
Okay, additional power at B then.
All right, send it. Give me a engineering plus logic roll. So 2d6 plus your engineering and or intelligence, whatever it is in this game. Sorry.
Intelligence is at 9, education is at 15.
Oh, it's
Wow.
education where he's got the
Education.
master.
You could totally use education if you want. So that's a +3 right there. And what's your engineering skill?
Mechanic of 3.
Mechanic of 3. So you're running 2d6 plus 6.
Yeah, there you go.
You're totally
Oh,
like
hang on, I was reading
your
the wrong
character
one.
is
It's
totally
2.
like the guy you add on for fucking teamwork tests.
He's like
Okay, I was-
Scotty.
Yeah, he's totally Scotty. Like, oh, you failed on that? Hold on. Put the power to the other power. We're good. All right, Captain. You got that all under control. Sorry, I don't
Put
care.
the power up against
We're
the
calling
other power and do the
Flat
power
Footer from
thing.
here on out.
Hey, you got to have power.
Something about Nintendo
11.
power. I don't know.
You have an 11, so you have an effect of 4. So you have a +4 to your dice roll, Cat. Or sorry, Elizabeth.
Okay. And then with the +1 that you told me for my route, that gets me to an 11.
All right. What is the total effect of that? Is it effect of 3? So yeah, you get you actually get past them by 1 thrust point. The next roll is going to be the dice roll of like, can you get past the jump shadow versus getting the 1 point of virus out of your system. So this is now just a straight shot. You hear a warning from the Imperial Trollcraft. Both Thunderchild and Your Mighty Queen, this is the Imperial Navy. Please cease and desist your illegal activity and prepare to be boarded.
Oh shit! Well, we gotta get out of here with Fuckboy Express. I got an 8 on the last purge of that bullshit.
All right, so that's 1. So you've purged the virus out of your system. So now it's down to Captain Lisbeth. You want to try to pilot this? It's gonna be
I
you versus
definitely
it's gonna be
don't
you
wanna be
versus
boarded.
Snowman in a legitimate dice roll. Oh, Snowman got an 8.
Yeah, we gotta get the Fuckboy Express out of here.
Express can't do no hard time.
Doing some of that pilot shit.
All right, and
Yo, 11.
Bubba Joe is gonna doing an assist check. So if anybody, you guys probably want to do an
He's trying
assist
to
check.
assist.
Do this.
Probably pointers.
Oh, he fucked it up. Oh god, he negative 4'd it.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got an 11 to his 4.
Yeah.
No, John, get a 4.
Yeah, you had an 11 to an 8. 8 minus 4, it goes back to a 4. Yeah, so yeah, you totally fucking floor him by fucking 4 thrust. Make sure you write that in player notes. You're ahead by 4 thrust
Yoo-hoo!
coming out of jump. If somebody wants to do a teamwork test, you can gain more thrust on the next level.
What would be the applicable teamwork test?
Whatever you can justify. How would you justify doing
I
a
wanna-
test? Just like before, you have rerouting power. Say calling up Buddha Joe on the channel to distract him or something like that. Yeah, it's up to you. Or trying to send a virus back to them.
I like that idea.
Yeah, and even if we can't do that, what if we just like goose him and like maybe try to lie to him about it? I don't know.
If we send, I don't even want to start a virus. I don't want to start a virus war with this.
I'm not going to throw the same trick at you more than
He
one
did
time.
fire the first virus shot though, so I mean,
Yeah, but
That's the
we're
guy. If
Yeah,
I
but
ever go
we're
hold
just
of it,
close.
yeah.
It's about
The
who
problem-
starts it. It's about who finishes it.
The problem
Right.
is we are finger quotes mature adults end quote, and my inclination would not
Oh,
be
wait.
to be terribly mature as far as like what I would send back. It'd
Yeah,
probably be
that's-
something akin to like a horrible chibi version of Glockta farting away and just
Yeah,
getting
Mad Dog's
getting
in the back,
louder
like,
and
man,
louder and
hey
louder.
guys, if you guys are gonna send a message to Buddha Joe, he'll totally answer. He's kind of egotistical that way.
We also got somebody. We got also a naval ship that's told us to power down and be prepared to be boarded.
Yeah,
we
but
need
they're
He
to
can,
not
there's
make
only
that.
can they?
I'm
I don't
giving you,
know.
I'm giving you guys enough time to be able to do something if you want to. If you can, if you, I give you one test, but you have to justify.
If we were
it. To
closer,
give you
I'd
some
throw some
extra-
sand at him. But
And Sandcaster won't hurt a ship.
yeah, it's not going to do a damn thing, really.
Buddha Joe's ship is also unarmed, so it'd be kind of a dick move to shoot at him. He hasn't done anything to really hurt your ship. I mean, why would you do that back
He's
then?
at worst inconvenient.
He sent a virus at us.
yeah.
But he
Potential
didn't do anything to like disable your ship or really destroy it. It was just kind of like, hey, practical joke, and I'm on the way to the same cargo.
All right.
All right. What would be the test to send a virus back?
I would
All
say open
communication.
communications and do a computer check, computer plus logic. Unless you can justify other means, other skills and stats to do it. I'd say default to that.
Hey, Commissioner Barry, I have an idea for a piece of software that we can send back to them. But the catch is, it's not terribly mature. But it,
Go with the Dennis Nedry.
Actually, I was thinking along.
You didn't say the magic word.
I was thinking along the lines of a gradual fart sound that just gets louder and louder and louder throughout the intercom of their ship. So
What I'm saying right now is you guys have enough thrust to get past it no matter what they do. So, but you still have to get past the jump shadow. So right now you're just kind of sitting in the jump shadow trying to figure out how to screw these guys over back and before you jump. And then we're gonna call. Then when you jump, we're gonna call the section.
Taunt them.
How far are we?
You know, I like the idea of a fart noise tied to his thrusters, so the harder he hits the gas, the louder the fart noise is on the ship.
Yes.
I'm afraid to
Hey.
open calls with the guy, honestly, because he's also transmitted a virus. So if I open calls again, he might be able to transmit
I'm not
it
gonna do
again.
that bad. I'm not gonna do the same thing more than once, you guys.
But this,
All right.
I don't trust this guy. I would just kind of rather beat him to the punch, and the next time we see him, give him a good titty twister and toilet swirl at the Travel Aid Society.
Yeah, but I'd rather
Hey,
make a
you're on the
fart
comms.
sound
If you want to
than
let it go, let it go.
That's just me.
Hey, if you're not game for it, you're not game for it. It's okay.
I-
but I'm that sort of
I-
immature that I would.
If we
send
want to
it
do
right
it,
back.
I'm all right. I just worried that he's gonna send another virus.
I'm gonna tell you as GM, it's perfectly safe to contact him and send a virus back if you want, because I'm pretty
Make
sure
sure-
Buddha Joe wants to brag and actually be like, "Oh man," and like kind of talk it over. So
So you want me to open another comm channel?
it's up to you
Yes.
guys. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'll open up another one.
I'm a fucking GM. I have no say in this, man.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking the group.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
All right. Anybody else on the crew have any ideas of what kind of horror we should send to this guy? We could, I don't know, change all of his settings so that his controls are in Japanese or something.
I'm just thinking. I want to send. Well, on top of the virus, I'll tell you. Can you change it to all the stuff is in Chinese and just because
I want
a
to point
giant
out
dick
his
on the
name
screen.
is Buddha Joe.
Never mind the Chinese.
No. Better idea.
Japanese.
Better idea. Better idea.
Russian. That
Yeah, I'm waiting for the question. What's the question?
Better idea is mix of Chinese, Japanese, maybe a bit of Thai. Just
All right,
scramble it.
give me a logic plus linguistics check to be able to do a scrambled thing like that.
Oh,
I'm
and
just
every
thinking
time you push it-
changing everything Russian. Like,
Oh, throw
and
in
make
some
it-
Cyrillic too.
And
The
make
more
it so every
jumbled you
time
fuck, the better.
And make it so every time he touches a button, it makes a distressed anime girl sound.
yeah, since he's flying a
What?
giant slog, we should just make something dick related because he's flying a giant dick.
All right. Yeah,
Oh.
let's not go off the deep end here. Yeah, so give me a legitimate idea of what you're doing, and I'll give you a concept of what kind of dice roll. I'm saying probably computers plus logic is what you're gonna do. If you're gonna do outside of that, you're gonna do
just change all of his controls to some obscure European language or some shit. He sounds like a weeb.
I figured Russian would be a good
I
one.
was going to say change the transponder on his ship so that it comes up as the venereal discharge.
There we go. I'll do that. I like that. I like that better.
Perfect.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that
so
better.
Let me know when you contact. Let me know when you contact Buddha Joe and.
All right,
Thunder
let's
Child.
come to contract.
No, you don't have to roll a comp check on that. Well, give me a computer check for the how well your virus does.
Okay.
And I'm gonna on the back end. They're gonna have to do the same thing you do.
I got a 7. So my virus
Hey, man.
isn't that good.
Good job on that asteroid flying, man. I tell you what, that was some pretty good space truck in there. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. Gotta say, all sorts of good props, and man, I'm still gonna beat you over to the next planet. What are we doing? Gustav? That's where I'm going. Where you guys going?
Places.
We'll see you when we get
Places.
We'll see. I'll see him when we get there. Well, I'll see him when I get there. I can't
Fair enough. But hey, man, yeah, I'm totally gonna beat you over there to that ice run, and I hope we have a good run of this. Otherwise, this is gonna be boring. This is gonna be flying through space, sitting in jump space, going like, hey, I'm gonna be reading some books and stuff like I can read and shit. But yeah, you guys have a good run to get ahead of us. Lots of good respect, and it's gonna be fun, man. I tell you what.
Hey, help with the
Hey,
virus
Randy,
upload.
you think you can pick that up? I know you're one of them up to the and stuff, but I don't think you can pick up all that fucking good.
Well, I got him on
All
here.
right, you good? All right. What's up? Sorry about that. I had to go tie. Apparently, somebody tried to put some fucking code in our stuff. I don't think it was you. It wasn't. Now was it?
Nah, that wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking
You never
about.
do
But
that.
good luck, buddy. I'll see you when we get to Gustav.
All right, cheers, brothers. Hope I meet you there. Good luck.
Didn't roll. I was trying to roll for electronics as an assist.
Yeah, you actually brought it down to a 6. Yeah. You
No, I
made
didn't
it.
manage.
You made it worse.
No, what I'm saying is I didn't manage to roll.
I know, but if you don't roll an 8, if you roll lower than 8, you get a negative effect. So you turned his 7.
No. It did. What I'm saying is the dice roller didn't even work.
Oh.
On
Yeah,
my
I see.
end,
Okay, I see it now. Yeah. All right, you guys jump into
Yeah.
jump space. Next session will be a jump space session.
Yay!
So welcome to jump space.
Alright.
You. Next time on Traveller.
Brother, you can't tell the difference between us? Clearly, I'm the real Zug Zug. Shoot this guy. No, brother, I'm the real Zug Zug. Shoot him.
Which Zug should I shoot? I don't know.
I have a better question. Which one of y'all pinched my booze? Everybody else has an alibi.
Shoot them both. Whoever survives is the Zug Zug we're taking home.
Young women, if you travel stellar shipping lanes, beware. The wispy soft caress of gentle fingers in your hair. The tender kisses you lie sleeping when there's no one there. And your temperatures rise. You've been touched by the phantom lover of the Star Drive. Ghost or alien, dead or alive, only one sure thing is known. The phantom lover of the Star Drive only haunts the ladies, he leaves the men alone. No one knows his name, what he was or where he came from. He just began to haunt the Tau City run. No sooner is a cruiser's jump to faster than light done. He arrives with a soulful sigh, the phantom lover of the Star Drive. Ghost or alien, dead or alive, only one sure thing is known. The phantom lover of the Star Drive only haunts the ladies, he leaves the men alone. In normal space there's not a trace of passion's entity, but jump to light in his romantic spree is guaranteed. And interstellar dawn, one lady passengers agree, with a sparkle in their eyes, he's a tachyon high, the phantom lover of the Star Drive. Ghost or alien, dead or alive, only one sure thing is known. The phantom lover of the Star Drive only haunts the ladies, he leaves the men alone. They love him, yes they do, and now the Tau City cruise is booked solid by women who've been victimized. He's a tachyon high, the phantom lover of the Star Drive. He satisfies the phantom lover of the Star Drive. He's a tachyon high, the phantom lover of the Star Drive.